back to Real Estate TV. I'm Bill Murphy, joined by attorney Christine Zicaro. Thanks for being on the show, Christine.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks for having me.
And we're right here at the offices of attorney Christine Zicaro and attorney Steve Debs. We have a great show lined up for you today, and now we're going to talk about sellers. If you're thinking about listing, we need to get some legal advice. A lot of people know they need to contact an agent, a real estate agent, but they don't know they need some legal advice. Christine's going to give us some seller tips to look for. Stay tuned for more right here on Real Estate TV. We'll be right back. And we're back. I'm Bill Murphy with Fairway Mortgage, joined once again by attorney Christine Zicaro. Welcome back, Christine.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks for having me in today again.
So, Christine, we're in the middle of this hot spring market. It's booming, and we have a lot of pre-approved buyers. Now the grass is green, the sellers are starting to think about listing their home. They contact their real estate agent, may refer them to somebody. They may have somebody that they'll contact their expert agent. But they don't know they need an attorney. They may have not bought in a while or purchased or sold in a while. Why would they need a real estate attorney in a transaction?
Well, Bill, real estate conveyancing is a legal matter. So like any other legal matter, you really want somebody out there who's looking out for you to protect your own interest. There are formatting issues. There are contracts that are legally binding. After that offer to purchase is accepted, the next step would be the purchase and sale agreement. And it's up to the seller's attorney to go ahead and draft that contract. If you're represented by an attorney, even though the format can be pretty standard, there is certain language that we can add or maybe even delete to better protect your interest. And another thing that's crucial, Bill, is the title examination. Under the contract that we were just talking about, the purchase and sale agreement, the seller is obligated to provide both clear and marketable title to that buyer. So I think the important thing about having an attorney is typically that title exam might not be ordered until very near closing. At that point, emotions are pretty much revved up, everybody's ready to close, and it's a financial investment. If there's a title defect and it's not discovered until later, that can really delay the closing date.
So I have to stop you on a title exam. So what does that mean? What's a clean title? What's a title that has some blemishes on it?
Sure. So a clean title basically means that the seller is the record owner at the Registry of Deeds, and that title is only encumbered by the mortgage perhaps that current owner has on it. There should really be nothing else other than maybe easements and rights of ways. And those things typically are just allowing access to utility companies to get on the property, to service lines and things like that. But what we typically see, and it's not fatal, is a title defect where a prior mortgage maybe didn't get discharged properly. And that's something that if we know about it right away, we can go ahead, we can fix it, we can contact other mortgage lenders to get the correct paperwork recorded at the Registry of Deeds. So a quick example of that is Fleet Mortgage is no longer around. Bank of America is. If somebody paid off a mortgage years ago, perhaps the wrong entity actually recorded the paperwork. Again, it sounds a little confusing, but it's a simple thing. If we know early enough, we can fix it and hopefully still target that closing date.
So the seller basically needs an attorney because they have to be protected.
Yep.
And that's why they would hire a real estate attorney to do that kind of work. And it is important, you see a lot of sellers that say, well, I'm going to consult with my family attorney, and that could lead to disasters because they may be schooled in law, but not necessarily as up to date with a lot of the changes we have in real estate law.
Absolutely, Bill. In real estate, and you know this as well as I do, we have to be extremely proactive. Time is of the essence with every step of the transaction. So if you have a family attorney, and they are great for certain things, but someone who's maybe going in and out of court, at real estate we really are behind our desks. We're waiting for those calls from agents. Things can change in a matter of minutes with real estate, so it is essential that you have somebody who's trained.
So if someone's thinking about listing their house, they need to contact a professional, an attorney, to protect them. How do they get in touch with you?
They can certainly call me direct at 508-791-3500.
And your easy access here on Shrewsbury Street, plenty of parking.
Absolutely, yep. Easy access, plenty of nice places for lunch too. So.
There you go. Thanks for being on the show, Christine.
Thanks for having me, Bill.
And we'll be right back with more on Real Estate TV. I'm Bill Murphy, joined by Christine Zicaro. Thanks for being on.
It's been my pleasure, Bill. Thank you.
And remember, you can watch Real Estate TV on Charter TV 3, Saturdays and Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. or online at retv.net or on facebook.com/realestatetv. I'm Bill Murphy from Fairway Mortgage,
And I'm attorney Christine Zicaro.
and we'll see you next time.